Welcome to the ultimate breakdown of Ferrari's dramatic 2023 F1 season. If you're a die-hard motorsport enthusiast or simply intrigued by the strategic intricacies and relentless pursuit of victory in Formula 1, this video holds the key to understanding Ferrari's roller coaster ride and their ambitious plans for redemption in 2024. In this comprehensive analysis, we delve deep into Ferrari's pitfalls, their breathtaking triumphs, and most importantly, the critical mistakes that cost them dearly last season. But that's not all. This isn't just a recounting of past woes, it's a roadmap to the future. We're here to uncover the pivotal changes Ferrari is making, offering you a front row seat to witness their bold strategies, technical innovations, and a mindset overhaul aimed at reclaiming their spot atop the F1 hierarchy. Imagine unraveling the mystery behind Ferrari's struggle to catch Hamilton and Mercedes, understanding the nuances of their flawed strategies, and gaining insight into the engineering challenges that held them back. It's not just about reliving their setbacks, but also unraveling the blueprint for their anticipated resurgence. By the end of this video, you won't just be a spectator, you'll be an informed observer equipped with insights that unravel the intricacies of F1's most iconic team. Whether you're a Ferrari fan eager for hope or a motorsport enthusiast seeking a deep dive into high-stakes racing dynamics, this breakdown promises a wealth of knowledge, perspective, and anticipation for what Ferrari has in store for the 2024 season. Stay tuned to the very end, because the thrill of understanding Ferrari's past and the excitement of what the future holds awaits you. Ferrari's roller coaster ride 2023 F1 season review. Alright, revving up into the 2023 Formula 1 season, Ferrari, with all its horsepower and high hopes, was gearing up for greatness. But hey, the track's twists and turns often bring surprises. Carlos Sainz's jaw-dropping win in Singapore? Yep, that was a standout moment. A glimmer of the Ferrari magic we all love. But wait for it, the rest? Well, let's just say catching up with Hamilton and the Mercedes crew turned out to be one heck of a tough nut to crack. Ferrari stumbled out the gates, struggled to find their groove in the early races, leaving fans biting their nails. It wasn't until the latter half of the season that they finally hit their stride, but by then, the gap was a canyon wide. What went wrong, you ask? Oh, where do we start? Strategy blunders? Check. Driver oopsies? You bet. Add in a sprinkle of car limitations and voila, you've got Ferrari's recipe for setbacks. They had the potential, the passion, but somehow the stars didn't align. Sure, there were flashes of brilliance, but it was a roller coaster of emotions for the Tifosi. The season was a mix of adrenaline-pumping moments and frustrating lapses. Ferrari faithful hoped for podium after podium, but reality hit hard, leaving the team chasing shadows on the grid. So, as the 2023 season checkered flag waved, Ferrari's journey was a roller coaster ride, highs, lows, and a whole lot of what-ifs. Here's hoping for smoother tracks and more Ferrari magic in the next laps around the F1 circuit. Ferrari's gambles and pit stop problems. Ferrari making strides to clean up their strategic game in the 2023 F1 season. They weren't as disastrous as past seasons, but let's be real, perfection wasn't quite in the pit crew's vocabulary just yet. Monaco and Canada witnessed some nail-biting moments, and not the good kind. Communication breakdowns? Check. Pit stop blunders? Oh, you betcha. These slip-ups cost Ferrari more than just a few sleepless nights. They cost them crucial points in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari stumbled on their strategy in Monaco. Miscommunication fluttered through the team like a rogue gust of wind, leaving heads scratching and hearts pounding as potential points slipped away. Canada, not to be outdone, saw Ferrari grappling with pit stop puzzles that felt straight out of a twisted strategy thriller. Now, let's not paint a gloomy picture. Ferrari's strategy wasn't all doom and gloom. They made strides, but these hiccups proved costly. It wasn't the train wreck of previous seasons, but in a sport where milliseconds matter, even the smallest slip can send shockwaves through the standing. The Tifosi crossed their fingers for flawless pit stops and spot-on calls, but the strategy saga for Ferrari was a roller coaster ride in itself. Here's to hoping the pit wall becomes a fortress of flawless decisions in the upcoming seasons. Hey there! Before we dive into the next segment, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are you thinking about Ferrari's revamp for the 2024 season? Drop your comments below. Let's start a conversation. Now, back to the action-packed journey through the world of Formula One. Ferrari's battles with upgrades this season. Ferrari's SF23 had a wild ride in the 2023 Formula One season, but not exactly the kind they were hoping for. This beauty faced a tough nut to crack, inherent limitations baked right into its design. Imagine trying to fly with clipped wings. That was Ferrari's hurdle. Enrico Cardal, the wizard behind Ferrari's tech, spilled the beans on the SF23's woes. It's like this: evolving the car's weak spots, not as easy as flipping a switch. In fact, it was more of a head-scratcher, a Rubik's Cube of aerodynamic puzzles that seemed to defy easy solutions. Cardal has all the charts and data highlighting the struggles to iron out the SF23's kinks. These challenges threw a curveball into Ferrari's aerodynamic development plans, forcing a U-turn in their direction. The SF23, while a sleek machine, had its Achilles heel, and Ferrari had to navigate these limitations with the finesse of a tightrope walker. It wasn't a lack of effort, it was a puzzle, demanding an elusive solution. The Tifosi hoped for leaps in performance, but the SF23's inherent hurdles made it a tough climb. While Ferrari wrestled with the car's limitations, the hope for a breakthrough hung in the air, waiting for that light bulb moment to transform the SF23's fate in future races. Red Bull's influence. In the 2023 season, Ferrari took a good hard look at Red Bull's RB19, tipping their hats to its success and revolutionary design. It was like peeking over the neighbor's fence to see what magic they've got brewing. The spotlight was on Red Bull's innovative floor, a masterpiece that caught Ferrari's attention. Acknowledging success is one thing, but learning from it? That's the name of the game. Ferrari wasn't about to whip out the copy-paste button. They knew better than that. Instead, they set their sights on drawing inspiration while staying true to their own flair. Behind the scenes, discussions buzzed in Maranello. Ferrari wasn't looking to be Red Bull 2.0. They wanted to blend Red Bull's success with their unique approach. It was a balancing act, trying to borrow some of Red Bull's secret sauce without losing their own recipe. The paddock whispers hinted at Ferrari's nod to Red Bull's brilliance, but it was clear they aimed to carve their own path. Learning from the competition? Absolutely. But Ferrari had their eyes fixed on innovation that bore the prancing horse stamp. As they say, imitation might be the sincerest form of flattery, but Ferrari had their own championship dreams to chase, albeit with a page or two taken from Red Bull's playbook. Revving up for 2024. Ferrari's brewing up some serious storm clouds for the 2024 Formula One season, and at the heart of it all, there is a clear message echoing from Maranello to the tracks worldwide. It's overhaul o'clock. Carlos Sainz, the man behind the wheel, didn't hold back. He's hungry for a winning machine, a beast that'll roar its way to the checkered flag. Sainz let it bear. Ferrari needs a ride that's not just competitive, but hungry for victories. Now, zoom into the team's command center, where Fred Vaire is at the helm, steering Ferrari into uncharted territories. Under his watchful eye, Ferrari's dialing up their ambition, embracing risk like a seasoned daredevil. It's all about that ruthless pursuit of performance, a shift that's got the paddock buzzing. Vaire is already rallying the troops, channeling their collective energy towards a single goal, a car that is 95% spanking new. Yep, Ferrari's not just changing the tires, they are revamping almost everything under the hood. It's a bold move, a daring leap into the unknown. Underneath it all, there's a Ferrari with a fresh mindset, aiming high, unafraid to gamble for glory. It's not just about crossing the finish line, it's about doing it with a flair that screams Ferrari loud and clear. The 2024 season might just witness the prancing horse charging back to the top, fueled by ambition, driven by a hunger for victory. Ferrari's eyes are set on the F1 throne. Ferrari, in their Maranello labs, stirring up a potion for 2024 that's a mix of redemption, ambition, and a splash of audacity. The word on the track is that this overhaul is their ticket to take on the F1 juggernauts, Red Bull and Mercedes. Ferrari faced a bumpy ride this 2023, but hey, setbacks? They're just pit stops on the road to success. Those hurdles taught Ferrari some hard-knock lessons in strategy, lessons in minimizing slip-ups, and they're not about to let those lessons gather dust. This 2024, we are to expect to see a different kind of Ferrari team. They're banking on this makeover to patch up the car's limitations and catapult them right into the championship contention. Ferrari's not just whispering about a comeback, they're shouting it from the rooftops. Their game plan? To challenge the dominance of Red Bull and Mercedes. It's not wishful thinking, it's a blueprint etched with determination and a sprinkle of underdog spirit. Ferrari setting the stage for a blockbuster 2024. Brace yourselves, F1 fans, the prancing horse might just be galloping back to reclaim its throne. Thanks for joining us on F1 For You. Stay tuned for more adrenaline-pumping updates, behind-the-scenes insights, and heart-racing moments from the world of cars and motorsport. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and buckle up for an exhilarating ride ahead. Until next time, keep the passion for speed alive.